A-class motorhomes come in all different shapes and sizes, but if you're in the market for one that's 6.5 meters long, then how about this, the i640 SD from German manufacturer Frankia. Now, Britain is the most important export market for the company, so they fine-tune their designs to the needs of us Brits. So what's so interesting about that, you may ask? Well, I just like to say we should definitely have a look at the rather large front lounge, and that's just for starters. But first, a little bit of background about Frankia. In the 1990s, the company pioneered the use of double floor technology. What does this actually mean? Well, a quick look down here reveals all. You can see that there's a storage cavity in between the lower part of the floor and the upper part of the floor, and when it's not being used as storage, you put the plumbing there, so you can tour all year round in any kinds of conditions in vehicles like this. Double floor technology has been rolled out practically across the whole of the A-class market, but Frankia were definitely a few years ahead of the curve. So how about this for the perfect space in which to while away a rainy Sunday afternoon on tour? You have to say it's practically perfect. 2 meters long, that's 6 feet in old money. Acres of space in which to get sociable. You could probably get between 6 and 8 people in here in supreme comfort. Now, if you're wondering where the table was, and I must admit I was when I entered for the first time, you can either put a freestanding one in the middle here, or better still, the delete option in this van has been invoked, so there's no table on rails, but it is possible to have one, so you can shuttle it from one end to the other. And how good is that? Now, the i640 SD is an out-and-out two-berth. The sleeping arrangements are taken care of by an electrically operated drop-down bed. So far, all fairly standard A-class fare, you would imagine. But no, there's more to it than that. For an £878 cost option, you can make this bed into a duo bed. What's that, you may ask? So let me explain. You just pull here to extend the mattress. Out it comes. Push it all the way back. Grab this filler cushion from here and pop one of these in on either side, and that makes a bed that measures 1.9 by 1.9 meters, which is positively whopping by anyone's standards. And what's so interesting about that? Well, it allows you to sleep longitudinally rather than transversely, so you can get to the washroom in the middle of the night without disturbing your partner. Now, this galley is small, but it's perfectly formed. Look at this lovely worktop here and how the sink infill is so precisely cut. You just take it away like that and pop it back in. But there's more. Another little feature here is this pull-out section that allows you to put the sink infill into position and create an extra piece of worktop. And that's in addition to another section, a little drainer and a smaller sink here at the back. Look under here, dual fuel hobs. Electric to go with the 3 gas burners, and that's on top of a separate oven and grill. And keeping up the separates theme, on the other side of the van you have a fridge with a separate freezer compartment, excellent for the needs of a couple on tour. And moving back, if you want to keep things tidy, don't go looking for the bin in one of the drawers or in the habitation door. No, it's right here. So you can drop your discards and then put the lid on, all very nice and easy. So that means that there's basically everything in its place, and there's a place for everything. Now, an in-bathroom is another function and feature that is much prized by the British motor caravanner, and the one at the back of this Frankia is definitely very good indeed. You get a ceramic bowl on the cassette loo, for example, and that's to go with glass doors on the shower compartment, which looks very, very boutique hotel. And speaking about boutique hotel, just check out this sink and mixer tap, and these mirrors, absolutely amazing attention to detail, and very luxurious indeed. And the luxury theme continues here in the midships area. Don't go looking for any pesky controls mounted on pieces of wood in a van like this. Oh no, they're behind a locker door. Very tastefully done. You'll find the master control panel there and the controls for the Truma heating above the controls for the bed. And next to that, this cocktail cabinet with engraved stemmed glasses to toast your good fortune earning a vehicle as amazing as this. And I'll drink to that. Now, the i640 SD is in the F-Line section of the Frankia portfolio, and that means it's based on the Fiat Ducato with Alco chassis extension to create that double floor. As standard, the engine is a 2.3 litre turbo diesel producing 130 bhp. This particular van has the high chassis pack option fitted, so it has a 150 bhp engine. It also has leather surround on the steering wheel and gear stick knob, chrome rings around the dash, instrument clusters, very nice indeed, and cruise control too. All these things making the base vehicle feel less of a delivery van and much more like a top-of-the-range A-Class. The Frankia i640 SD will cost you from just under £80,000 on the road. That's the starting price. Bear in mind that you can add a load of bells and whistles to it, and that these vans are built to order, so you're getting something unique to you. The MTPLM as standard is 3,850 kilograms, and the payload is just under 700 kilograms, so that's more than enough for the touring couple on the road. Now, I have to say, you get what you pay for. Well, I would say that, wouldn't I? You would retort. Yes, I would, but from the 6.5 meters from front to back, this is a cracking piece of kit.